Hello everyone and welcome back for another Star Trek Discovery official Starships collection review. I apologize for a little bit of an absence apparently. It wasn't until I got the email confirmation that I have 3 new ships coming in the next, week or two that made me think, oh crap, I forgot to do the other review. So I'm sorry about that, and now I'm going to show you the latest thing. Okay, and there it is, issue number 8, the Klingon Qugh class, or Qugh class. This is one of the many Klingon ships seen on Star Trek Discovery, and from the looks of the magazine, the cover looks pretty good. Nice view there. And some brief information seen down here in the corner. Of course, it is considered a destroyer. That's something different. In the 23rd century is when it was launched, and it's 1,360.5 meters long. That's like twice as large of almost anything else. You turn the page, and like the normal collection and specials, the magazine format is pretty much the same, and you have some more information here as well. It is Qugh class, I guess, disaster class, translated into English, affiliated with the Klingon Empire in the 23rd century, and as I said, it is 1,360.5 meters long. Turn the page, you have the same image from the cover, just enlarged inside of the magazine, as well as some text down here. And here we have the centerfold page showing you where various components are, etc. And here's a section on the designing of that ship. And more on that. And more on that with more concept art, etc. And the magazine concludes with the article, where the article concludes the magazine, and as well as telling you what's coming up next, which I believe it's on its way now. So the back of the magazine has a cool view of the ship there. So now, without further ado, I'm going to show you the model itself. All right, and there it is, the Klingon Qugh, or disaster class ship, seen on Star Trek Discovery. And I must say, it is a very intricately designed model here. I mean, look at that. A lot of panel work there. Pretty well done, I'd say, just from the looks of things. This really qualifies as being die-cast, since the majority of this thing is all metal. The smaller components are plastic, including this up front, and some of the more pointed areas in the rear of the ship are also plastic, but just about everything else, with the exception of this plastic dome on top and bottom, are metal, and that's pretty cool. This, I will say, does look a little Klingon in comparison to some of the other ships that we've seen in the Star Trek Discovery show so far, and Though once again, I just want to mention that there are no symbols of the Empire on the ship, which is a little bit of a bummer, but as someone told me, they probably had designs finalized and didn't have time to add any other extra details, because I think they did add them later in this first season. But anyway, just looking at this is a pretty nice model, and the ship design itself is not that bad. In fact, it's not bad at all. Who designed this thing? I'm going to guess John Eves, since he's been kind of in the middle of the show as far as designing ships. Oh, I was wrong. It's not John Eves. It's actually designed by John Dickinson. Dickerson. It's a pretty nice ship. I'm actually quite impressed with it. I wasn't looking forward to it, but now that I have it in hand, it is really nice. It has a lot of weight and fits in your hand like that, so you can tell this thing is pretty big. And look at that, a lot of detail going on there. Looks like they added some silver to make it look like it's some weathering, like it's been around for a while. Yeah, this thing looks cool. And you can imagine how big this is. I wonder how the sarcophagus ship will be, which I'm pretty sure might be a little bit bigger. You can see a nice little interesting view there. Doesn't look like much at this angle, but once you flip it up or down, that's where it really comes out. And it's a beautiful model. I'm very impressed with this. Very Klingon-ish looking. Although I do stand by my previous comments where I've said that some of these ships should have been saved maybe for the Picard series in the future, or something, because somehow some of them don't really look all that Klingon, especially for something that's supposed to be before the original series. But anyway, this is a very nice model, very beautiful, and I would highly recommend to any Star Trek Discovery fans or Klingon fans picking this one up. This is a worthy one to have in your collection. Pretty cool. The back, look at that. There are a few sharp edges, as I noted earlier. Even though they're plastic, they do pinch, so be careful with that. This is not as sharp, and of course the front, I'm going to guess it's the disruptor. I haven't read the magazine, but it looks like it's sharp but not so bad, so be careful with that. And also the front of this nacelle, or whatever this is here, are pretty pointed and sharp as well, so just be a little careful. But yeah, as I said, this is a great model, a very nice design even, and highly recommend you picking it up. Although in some ways it almost looks like a weapon. I can see this easily being like a weapon of some sort. But yes, a very nice design. I'm very pleased with it. You can find this on the Eagle Moss website, of course. Star Trek Discovery Starships Collection. This is issue number 8. Or if you're just a subscriber, you're going to get it anyway. So yeah, that's all pretty much what I have to say about this. Yeah, it's just a great model. I wish the quality would be like this for everything, because this is great. This is great. The paint is good. Mine doesn't come broken or anything like that, so that's always a good thing. And so yeah, now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the stand, and let's go from there. So until then, until next time, until the next ship comes in, live long and prosper. Happy New Year, and be safe out there, guys.